Matthews, stretch the pass on for Nylander. Pelech to defend. Nylander on the pivot. Finds a trailing Gardner, and a glove save from Halak. A rocket off the stick of Jake Gardner, and Halak handles it cleanly.
The home team's a little more comfortable. Yeah, it's important.
Here's Hickey, leaving it. Pulock winding, firing, scores! Ryan Pulock upstairs beats Anderson, and the Islanders get the game's first goal.
Anderson, as I said, it seemed to rise in a hurry, but what a shot by Ryan Pulock.
Matt Barzal chipped it past Auston Matthews, then Beauvillier. On for Eberle, one-on-one against Gardner. Eberle to the outside. Beauvillier trying to go to the net and kicked out for Aho with a shot. Rebound alive, they score! Matt Barzal, 2-0 Islanders.
Take a little look. Yeah, I see somebody going to the net. That's Beauvillier, but Anderson just pokes it right to Aho, who jumped up on the play, can't handle the rebound.
Which, as you talked about, the man who started it was Jordan Eberle, and he does not get a point for that one.
He gets a plus, Brendan, and that's always a good thing. But you're right.
Here's Leddy with a shot. Tip free by Nelson. Anderson was looking for it. Boychuk trying to go back to the net. It hit Connor Carrick on the way. Got tangled up there with Riley, and now it's Kadri. Pelech trying to keep it to the outside. Nazem Kadri across the ice for Marner. Steps, shoots, scores! It's Marner just inside the bar. 2:21 left in the first, of the Maple Leafs cut it in half.
Wasn't getting a whole lot done. I believe he was even benched at one point in time, Brendan, and he just outweights everybody and slides it at the bottom corner.
Pelech off the tip from Tavares, and for some reason Anderson was sprawled out along the goal line.
He was above the crease, Brendan, and he had no angle, so he had to sprawl.
Bailey to the front, off the pad of Anderson. Tavares on the shot, and Anderson without a stick scrambled back to make the stop. 8:20 to go here in the second. Nylander for Mathew. Dangerous from anywhere, feeds Carrick, and getting across was Halak after freeing himself from Hyman and Aho battling just outside the crease. As Nylander whiffed on the puck, sending it in. And now it's Nelson, slips by Brock Nelson's backhand again through Anderson. Hit the post and stayed out.
Talk about a game of inches, Brendan.
Islanders scored the first 2 goals in this hockey game. Both came in 11:45 of the first period, and now we're tied as Morgan Riley goes far down.
Just absolutely buries it. I believe that was Brown who had control, and then
Barzal comes away with it. 3 Leafs collide. Islanders in. Barzal across. Eberle catches up to it. Backhands it off the post. He scores! That's Eberle's goal as he put it behind his back, and the Islanders get a little lucky.
Let's see who it caroms off of, right off the skate of Zaitsev and into the net.
Chased out high by Leddy. Leddy staying with Nylander. Work back across the ice to Auston Matthews. Matthews gets into the circle, off the mask of Halak. Played down behind the net. Tavares went in after it. Riley's pass up the center for Hyman. For Auston Matthews. Left for Gardner. Winds and shoots. Tipped by Matthews, and it bounced in off of Leddy.
It looks like they're going to do that.
The Leafs scored twice in the third. The Islanders just once. Matt Barzal working on Marner. Got by him. Barzal as he's falling to the ice. Got the shot away, and Anderson made the save.
Great play by Barzal, recognizing it was Mitch Marner
How
back
about
there.
Eberle's pass? Pulock creeping in, the backhand off the blocker of Anderson. Marner all by himself here. Beauvillier keeping to the outside. Off the bench, Morgan Riley brings it around the outside. Riley with it. Still out of the slot. Riley to the front, and the left leg of Halak kept it out. Tavares still hasn't made a break towards the bench. He doesn't have to. Time has expired. Wow, take a breath. Tyler Bozak, the first shooter for the Maple Leafs, in on Halak, and he starts the shootout with a goal.
Great shot, no hesitation. Got his head up all the way, hesitates just a bit on the stutter step.
Tavares needs to score to extend the shootout. He's 1 for 3 on the season. The Islanders captain picking up speed. He can't beat Anderson, and the Maple Leafs grab the extra point.